And sometimes they kill you. Confronting the epidemic of intimate partner violence. Written by Pamela Cross and published by Between the Lines.
The title comes from something I was told. 3 years ago, I was participating in an inquest into the murders of 3 women who had been killed by the same man. And in a community consultation, a young woman who facilitated a girls' empowerment group said that the girls had been terribly affected, of course, by these murders, even though they didn't know the particular women. And in a group session where they were speaking with the girls and helping them process their feelings, one girl said, a 12-year-old girl said, "Yeah, I guess sometimes they argue with you and sometimes they kill you." It was said in such a matter-of-fact way that it has stayed in my heart and in my head ever since. We know that intimate partner violence rates are continuing to grow. We know that the numbers of women who are killed by their men, partners, or former partners are also increasing year over year. It's really time for the public to understand that this is a problem. It's an all-of-society problem, and it's one that requires an all-of-society response. The first recommendation, to declare intimate partner violence to be an epidemic. It's a simple-sounding recommendation. The provincial government in Ontario has chosen not to implement that recommendation. But more than 100 communities, from the smallest rural community to the largest city in Ontario, have implemented that recommendation because they're saying this is public policy on the ground. This is public policy for our community. We want our community to be safer for women and children, and we're taking control over that back into our own hands. We're not satisfied with just going to the ballot box once every 4 years. When I think about my book, I worry that people will not read it because they'll think it's too sad or too depressing. And certainly there's a lot in the book that is both of those things. There's also a lot in the book that will make people angry. But at its heart, it's a book of hope, because what I do is lead the reader to the conclusion that there are things we can do, that there are things everyone can do, that you don't have to be a lawyer or a judge or a police officer or a politician. You don't have to be a good public speaker. There's a role for every single person to play. It's a book that I hope will leave people feeling outraged, yes, about the fact that in 2025, there's still intimate partner violence, but also feeling hopeful that there's a path, there's a roadmap, if you will, to success, and that they can be part of that journey.
And sometimes they kill you. Confronting the epidemic of intimate partner violence. Written by Pamela Cross and published by Between the Lines.
Thank you to the incredible women whose courage and persistence have inspired me for more than 30 years. In particular, survivors and victims of intimate partner violence and those who've stood by their side during their journeys. I've learned so much from what they've all shared with me. Thanks also to my publisher, Between the Lines, which has offered so much support and encouragement through the process of writing this book. Many thanks especially to Tillman Lewis, my editor, for his sensitive and skilled work, which made the book just get better and better. Last, and certainly not least, I want to thank my partner of more than 40 years, Peter Dundas, who taught me to have the courage to believe in myself, to recognize that the world could be made better, and to see that I could play a part in making that happen.